สวัสดีครับ Greetings from Bangkok Kasit Piromya at the end of the year 2024 and at the beginning of the year 2025 and in this sense I would like to take this opportunity to wish all of you a happy, healthy, and successful New Year 2025. May I also urge that you only look back to the year 2024 with memories, but not to have the nostalgia or to keep on hanging on to them. The past is the past. We cannot bring them back to the present. During the course of the year 2024, maybe there had been the ups and the downs. Something satisfactory, something not so satisfactory, missed opportunities, and all of this. But it's better to keep them in one's memory and also to keep them as a reminder not to repeat the mistake, but to repeat the successful stories, the achievements gains, in order to live with mindfulness in the present for the betterment and continuation of a good life in the present, and keep the future away, because the future is the future. It's not in the present. It cannot come into the present. So let's be in the present as much as possible with mindfulness, with personal plan of action. And what I would like to advise is I would like to urge every one of us to be with oneself on a daily basis for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, as much as possible. Because in a given day we are all going to be busy with our work, with our travel to work back and forth, with our obligations towards the family, the community, to the workplace, and so on. Life is always in commotion. Life is always in the movement, and most of the time, or all the time, we will not have the time to take stock, to introspect, to be with oneself. So I would like to urge that in a given day, give yourself a time to yourself for 10-15 minutes to take stock, to reflect, and to recommit yourself, to restart yourself again. You will find it quite refreshing that after 10-15 minutes of self-introspection, you will feel a bit of a peace overwhelming you. You are at peace with yourself. It's like a vitamins giving you the freshness and the determination to restart or to continue the successful undertaking at hand. So I wish you once again a healthy, successful New Year 2025. And I would also like to take this opportunity at least to tell you a bit about myself, because we have been together for years. I have been saying many things to all of you for many weeks successively, but I have not said anything to you about myself. So may I take this opportunity to let you know me a bit. And in this sense, I would like to divide my life into maybe 4 phases. The first phase, like everyone else, is about education. The second phase is the normal work. And for me, I was a bureaucrat, a diplomat, working at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand for 37 years. So my second phase was being a civil servant, serving the country in the foreign affairs activities and so on. Then I had my third phase of life after retirement from the civil service. I became a politician and a political activist from around the year 2005 to around just before COVID. And I was very active in the political arena. And just a few years before COVID, more or less, I entered into my 4th phase of life, which is at this moment. And I have been very much involved in 3 or 4 areas of activities. First, in the work pertaining to the promotion of democracy and human rights. And I have been a member of a regional NGO called the ASEAN Parliamentarian for Human Rights, APHR. The work of this NGO is about the promotion, protection of democracy and human rights in Southeast Asia, or ASEAN in particular. Then my second work is on peacemaking in the context of doing away with the nuclear weapons and weapons of mass destruction, chemicals, and so on. And I have been a member of a regional organization called the Asia Pacific Leadership for Non-Proliferation. The headquarters is based in Seoul, South Korea. It's being financed by a couple of entities from Australia and South Korea. The work is to promote peaceful use of the nuclear energy and to do away with nuclear weapons and chemical weapons and weapons of mass destruction and so on. The other work is a bit academic, in that I am a fellow at the think tank institute ISIS of Chulalongkorn University of Thailand, and also another Thai-German think tank called CPG. It's a Center for Good Governance and Public Policies attached to the Thammasat University. Okay. So this is an academic whereby I participated in panel discussions, seminars, and all of this, and so on. Then I have also been a sort of a political commentators online like Facebook, YouTube, and I write articles weekly, 2 articles per week for a Thai daily newspaper, the Now Na, on Thai politics, regional and international politics. Every now and then also I write articles in the English language and send them occasionally to the Bangkok Post or even to the Diplomat and so on. So it's a bit of academic work, political commentaries and so on. And my talking to you is part of this academic activities pertaining, of course, to democracy, human rights, peacemaking, non-proliferation, and so on. I will continue to do so as long as I am still physically quite fit and so on. Although I have a bit of a problem of my vision, which prevents me from reading books. I need to listen to radios and televisions and YouTube's programs as much as possible. And I have my assistant to read my emails and so on. So whatever comments and so on, you can still send me the emails and I will respond accordingly. So this is what I have been doing and will continue to do so, and hope that we can be in touch for the years to come, and especially during the course of the new year 2025, and do enjoy the year 2025. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ